I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test, was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it, because it's inevitable. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed. I prayed. And I prayed. But I continued to fail, and fail, and fail. But it didn't matter, because you know what? There's an old saying, you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. So imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. The ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes?
What?
I just got back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country, but there are places there with terrible poverty that need help. And Africa is just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East needs your help. Japan needs your help. Alabama needs your help. Tennessee needs your help. Louisiana needs your help. Philadelphia needs your help. The world needs a lot, and we need it from you. We really do. We need it from you young people. I mean, I'm not speaking for the rest of us up here, but I know I'm getting a little grayer. We need it from you, the young people, because remember this. You got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. What are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors. Some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists. Some of you have money. Some of you have patience. Some of you have kindness. Some of you have love. Some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? All right, now here's my last point about failure. Sometimes it's the best way to figure out where you're going. Your life will never be a straight path. I began at Fordham University as a pre-med student. I took a course called cardiac morphogenesis. I couldn't read it, I couldn't say it, I sure couldn't pass it. So then I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. I was a 1.8 GPA. And the university very politely suggested that it might be better to take some time off. I was 20 years old. I was at my lowest point. And then one day, and I remember the exact day, March 27th, 1975, I was helping my mother in her beauty shop. My mother owned a beauty shop up in Mount Vernon. And there was this older woman who was considered one of the elders in the town. And I didn't know her personally, but I was looking in the mirror, and every time I looked at the mirror, I could see her behind me, and she was staring at me. She just kept looking at me. Every time I looked at her, she kept giving me these strange looks. So she finally took the dryer off her head and she said something I'll never forget. She said, "Young boy, I have a prophecy, a spiritual prophecy." She said, "You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." And in the years that followed, just as that woman prophesied, I have traveled the world and I have spoken to millions of people through my movies. Millions who up till this day couldn't see me, who up till this day I couldn't see while I was talking to them, and they couldn't see me, they could only see the movie. They couldn't see the real me. But I see you today, and I'm encouraged by what I see. And I'm strengthened by what I see. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and to ideas. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you got. And when you fall throughout life, remember this: fall forward.
Did that man say anything wrong in that speech? I don't know. I guess it's subjective. But I'll tell you what, I don't think I heard anything that wasn't the truth, and I don't think I heard anything that was an absolute 100% fact. Okay? Yeah, we could take bits and pieces and we could pick it apart accordingly and say, how did we utilize this in our life? Did I do this in my life? Did I not fall forward? Did I fall backwards, right? He said, I always get something new every time I listen to that. He said, I talked to millions of people. And he didn't think he was going to. He didn't think he was going to. His grandmother believed in him, right? And she told him, she goes, baby, you're going to do beautiful things. And you're going to touch a lot of people. And you have a lot of value. So I guess the question I have is, we all can do a little bit of self-reflection. We all can look ourselves in the mirror every single day, or think in our heads in our car drives to work, or car rides to work, or where we're laying in bed, and always think, are we just living life? Are we just existing? Are we going through the motions? Are we in our comfort zone, right? Or are we reflecting on the things we're doing, maybe acknowledging the good we're doing, maybe even acknowledging some of the bad we're doing and some of the stuff we need to work on? Because it's never bad, right? It's always constructive. It's always building. But we need to take a second out of every day to humble ourselves. Because we say, stay humble and stack sats. Quite frankly, I don't really care for that term too much, because I feel like it's just said. Nobody does it. And I think we can all do it a little better, a little more. What could we do to better ourselves? What can we do to reach and touch dozens, hundreds, thousands of people? What's something you can contribute to do great things, to leave that footprint, right? To leave that statue of yourself for future generations to come. And it doesn't only have to be people that you know, your kids, your family, your friends. What about the individuals that are just walking down the street and they look up and they see a statue or a monument or a mural or a placard, and they say, who's this person? You ever gone to the parks or walking and you see these little placards in memory of, or it's a bench that says in memory of, right? Have you ever actually looked up that person beyond just looking at it and saying, oh, this is a memorial to this person? 1912, 1906, 1950, whatever. Have you actually looked at? I would respectfully say the majority of you have not. I'll just say, I'll be honest. And if you have, let me know. We're put on this earth to do great things. We're put on this earth to build and construct, right? To always keep moving forward. From a physical aspect, I always say, if you stop moving, you die. When you walk, when you run, when you exercise, you're telling your body to live. Most people don't think of it that way, right? When you're sitting behind a desk all day, you're sitting in a cubicle, a cubby, you're literally slowly killing yourself. Now, respectfully so, it could be your job, your career, of what you do. But there's nothing better to tell the body than to stay in motion, to keep moving. Because if you don't move, you die. If you don't innovate, if you don't proceed forward to do great things, what's your purpose? If you're not trying to help people, why do you exist? If you're not telling people the truth, even though it hurts, then you're being fake, disingenuous, not honest.
You should be called the plastics.
You should be called the plastics, she says. What is up, everybody? BTC Backpacker here, and I'm chilling with who?
BTC Hodler.
BTC Hodler's in the house. And today's Tuesday, June 30th, 2026. And we're at the Bitcoin block height of 956,140. And that's cool. That's important. We know this. But you want to know it's even, well, you know it's a little better than that? You know it's a little better than that? Well, number one, we woke up today, right? We woke up to, rolled out of bed today. So we're alive, we're breathing, we're doing our thing. But guys, for one measly dollar, illusionary fake piece of shit money, you can get 1,703 units of freedom, aka Satoshis, ladies and gentlemen. Backpacker, you're already swearing. So it's only like, we're not that far into the stream, you're already swearing. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Get over it, YouTube. Sorry. If you don't like it, oh well. And that's great. We love the Satoshi to the USD parody. But you know what we like on this channel? We also like the Satoshi to penny parody. We love that. So let's go check it out. Let's go see what it is, guys. And right now we can get 17.05 units of freedom for a single penny. I was working today. I found, I think, 75 cents total of change. I found a quarter in my car and some change on the floor, on the sidewalk, and then I found some inside. I donate blood on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I found some change in there as well, and I picked it up. I was about to total, I think it was 76 cents. It came out to 76 cents, guys. Backpacker, what are you talking about? That's 76 cents. That doesn't mean anything. You're right. In fiat terms, it absolutely doesn't. Considering they stopped printing the penny, right? It's not a thing anymore. They actually lose money off of it, right? It costs them money to keep it in circulation, quite frankly. And, you know, and it just goes to show you and proves that when you see a penny, most people walk by it. It's a lonely penny. But what do we see as Bitcoiners?
Bitcoin.
What do we see?
Sats.
Sats. We see freedom, sovereignty, truth. We see something that we can take and transform into generational wealth. That's powerful. That's powerful. And that's the way we have to look at it. We have to shift our mind from thinking that Bitcoin's too expensive, people. Your friends, your family, your loved ones, your spouses. Bitcoin, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I'm telling you guys right now, we need to explain like you're in third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. Explain it. 1 cent equals X amount of Satoshis. 50 cents equals X amount of Satoshis. Okay? It all has value. Value some more than others. I know some Bitcoiners that wouldn't pick up a penny on the floor. I know a lot of them. I know some people that have told me, and this is nobody in particular in the chat or the group or anything like that, but I know there's people that told me that, no, unless you're buying hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of Satoshis, of Bitcoin, you'll never be able to retire. You'll never be able to get the house. You'll never be able to move abroad. You'll never be able to buy that thing you wanted. To hand down generational wealth. Well, excuse me, sir. First of all, there's a big misconception in the Bitcoin space. First of all, I always say this. Not every Bitcoiner is a Bitcoiner. Some Bitcoiners are here for number go up. Or they're grifters. And they say they're not, but they really are. Some Bitcoiners are here for the sovereignty, for the revolution. Right? The ones that see the issue and they're making the change. They want to be the change. Now, that's me. Do I give a rat's ass about retiring on a beach, buying some house, buying some car, okay, buying some ATVs and whatever? If you know me, I care less about any of that. Zero. Don't give a rat's you know what. I don't care, because that's fiat thinking to me. Now, it doesn't mean that we don't enjoy or bask in our glory, because we've spent the time, the energy, and the effort to have nice things, to do nice things and go nice places. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the mindset that individuals have are still fiat. And that's why I say every Bitcoiner is not a Bitcoiner. You want to change the world. You want to change the system. You've had enough of the system screwing you, bending you over with no Vaseline. You smile, you look behind you and say, come on, Big Daddy government, give it to me. You tired of it? I know I'm tired of it, but I'm not going to complain about it. I do complain about it. I'm not going to lie. We all complain about it. But what are you doing to be the change? Because if you're coming into Bitcoin for number grow up technology, you need to get out of the space. Quite frankly, as far as I'm concerned, you're not welcome. You want to do that, you can go shitcoin. You want to go trade and do 100x leverage and all this other stuff, I think you're in the wrong place. Because I'll tell you right now, we don't do that here. We're serious about our future, the future generations. We're serious about sovereignty. We're serious about freedom. And we're serious about standing up against the system.
It's gonna be
Are
so
you?
much fun. He's gonna have so much fun over there right now.
And for those of you who don't know, quick note: Noah is hanging out at the library, or Anonymous. It's okay. Anonymous is at the library tonight, and they have a team get together, and he's really excited about it. He's able to hang out with a bunch of kids, and they're gonna do like board games and stuff like that. You gotta remember, we live in a small military town, so
Well, it's named
what's the name of it? What's the name of it?
Wet and Wild Teen Night.
Oh man!
Woo! But no, they're gonna be playing like Catch the Burrito.
Okay.
But the burrito's really big sponge.
Okay.
And then like it's gonna be like they're gonna play Go Fish, and anytime somebody says Go Fish, somebody gets a squirt in with a squirt gun.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's like they're getting them totally soaked and wet. So he's like, yeah.
So it's Wet and Wild Interactive, guys. He's gonna have a blast. I'm really excited for him. He's he actually made it a point to tell mom. I can't take credit for it. He told mom, he's like, hey, I think I'd like to go check this out. So we're in a small town, so it's just down the block, 5 minutes away or so. And so she just dropped him off there. So he's doing his thing, having a blast. So Anon is chilling. He's having fun.
There's nothing but girls there right now, too.
Oh, and there's nothing but girls there right now. Well, my son is, I'm not going to lie. My Anonymous is very respectful. He's very respectful, doesn't look at females in any different type of way as like male mindset type stuff, And he does see the good in people. He definitely does. Out of all the three kids, he sees the good in people like the most. And you have Hodler and Flipper, who are more like sus, kind of like, I think you need to prove to me that you can be in my circle. Anonymous is more like very, very more welcoming and be like, hey, come on in, until you prove otherwise. The other ones are complete opposites. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool with the different personalities and stuff. But let's see who is in the chat, guys. Let's get into it. And just to let you know, we do have the Jenny Legendary chat on. So if you guys haven't switched to live chat or the live feed, not top posts in the chat, why don't you go ahead and switch that on and show Jenny Legendary some love. And speaking of Jenny Legendary herself, she says, hey, yo, is this the right place to catch the best 9-year-old entrepreneur?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say no. I'm 10.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Yes.
Do you want to come and say hi?
Both of the ladies are here with me. Both of the ladies are here with me.
Go ahead.
And yeah, she's right here.
Hello, mother.
She's right here. And
Hi, baby.
I know.
I believe Trent and Sin both received
Is it a ducky?
their radios.
If
So
both-
congratulations to Trent and Sin for
Here,
being
where was that?
for supporting
Is it the car?
for supporting young entrepreneurs. And you are 100% right, Jenny Legendary. Absolutely. And who else we got here? Jerry loves freedom. Jerry Legendary himself says, let's get these 17 sats for a penny.
This is the customs report I gotta fill out.
Oh my god. This is his thing? Is that carbon copy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. We'll look into that.
Yeah.
What is up, Jerry? 17 sats for a penny. Yes, you got that right, sir. So collect the change. Take the change from your friend's cars. Search your friend's couch cushions. Anything you see on the floor, pick it up. Go to the laundromat. Raid the machines. Look under shelves at Walmart. You know, all that good stuff. There's no reason why you shouldn't be stacking. No reason. Ginger says, good evening, Packer family and friends. What's up, Ginger?
Yeah.
Ginger Motorsports is in the house. A busy man, good husband, great father. And let's just say Ginger is an entrepreneur himself. Running his own gig, if you couldn't tell in his name what he does or around what he does. He is a busy man. What's going on, Ginger? Good to have you here, sir. Good to have you here. There she is. Yes, exactly. There she is. There she is, Jerry. What's up, Backpacker family? Vic Schutz is in the house. Mr. San Diego, a.k.a. Eat Your Heart Out, Ron Burgundy. Vic Schutz is in the house. I love Vic Schutz photo. I love Vic Schutz. We are thirsty, guys. And I was drinking this. As I look at it, I go, what the hell is that? And I said, got to go straight to the fridge. You know. Feeling a little parched today. I just can't stay hydrated, guys. Can't stay hydrated. I don't know what's going on with me. Oh, hey, Satstrat's back. What's up, Satstrat? Hey, btc-backpacker. I always said there are 3 phases of being early to Bitcoin. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. He's going to break it down right now. 1 is when BTC had zero price in fiat. 2, when you can still trade fiat for BTC. Okay. And 3, when you're still acquiring BTC before the final epoch. I think I might have to quote you on this and post that on my Nostr. I might have to post. I might have to put that on Nostr, bro. I'm gonna have to tag you though. I'll have to tag you on it. Let me know if you have Nostr or Primal, and if you don't, I'll still tag you on that. I'm gonna borrow that, bro, because that's awesome.
Did you put Scotty in?
I did not. What's up, Satstrat? Good having you here, sir. And Satstrat, I need your Lightning address, sir, because if you're gonna spend your time and energy here hanging out with us, we want to make sure that you enter into the bowl of Satoshi, sir. Every time a block comes out, we do a pool, and you have the option to win 100 Satoshis. And we don't always do it every block. Sometimes we'll wait 5 or 6 blocks, and then we'll do a rapid pool or something like that. We kind of go with the flow. But send me your Lightning address down below and put Satstrat or whatever it is, and then just tell me if it's Strike, if it's Wallet of Satoshi. But don't put the @ symbol, okay? Because YouTube will kick it out. Good having you here, sir. Scotty99 says, hello, is this the right place to find champion sat stackers? Yes, it is, sir. Scotty, I'm not going to lie. I've kind of been jonesing a little bit lately. I've been fiending for some Scotty99 songs, and I haven't had any. And I don't know how you would say this with music. You know how you say you're hangry? Like when you're hungry and then you get angry? Maybe it's like music would be mangry? I don't know. I'm making up words. It's word salad. But Scotty, we need some more BTC beats. And if you guys on here don't know, Satstrat, I want you to go show some love, okay? Because we work on an ecosystem here, okay? We have a very tight-knit group, and we always love getting new people in here because a lot of these people on here are creators, okay? So I want to show you something. So Jerry in the chat, Jerry Loves Freedom. Okay, go check him out. Go give him some love, support. Go subscribe. Okay, a lot of content on there. Very well versed in politics and bridging the gap between politics and Bitcoin and freedom and sovereignty, as you can tell in his name. All right, so go show him some love. And also, there's Off Ramp Radio. Trent, the Bitcoin technician. He does reaction videos to music, and 3 minutes ago he has one out. We might go check that out real quick. We don't want to take his views, but we might just take a peek. I love watching his content, so go check out. These are all Bitcoiners, by the way. Okay, we also have in the chat as well, BTC Beats, Scotty99, and he makes music. He's our local DJ, and I'll tell you what. He gives Dr. Dre a run for his money, okay? And nobody in the space is doing it like Scotty, okay? Scotty has such a array of songs, styles, genres. So I suggest you go check that out, man. Show some love over there and throw it in the chat. Let him know you stopped by because we love seeing that. So I appreciate it, man. Hello, everyone. Glad to see this Packer family today. Sorry I'm late. Streisand, why are you late, sir? Streisand, you can't be late, okay? But Streisand's always like the first one in the chat. So he's like, damn it, I'm late. Streisand, what's up, bro? You are good, my man. Hey, we all have lives. 17 for one dog pen coin. Oh my, yeah, exactly, guys. And you know what? The fact that you guys say that in the chat, that's where we're going. That's what we're gearing towards here. We are gearing towards educating people and bridging that gap between the cent or the penny to Satoshi parity. Guys, it's important. Why stop at $1? Why not go lower? When Bitcoin gets to 1 million, we're going to get into that. Because Backpacker did a big boo-boo yesterday. And I'm not talking about going to the bathroom on myself. I didn't boo-boo on myself. I did a boo-boo by putting my face over the slide that I was presenting yesterday. And you know me, when I do my slides, I get in the zone. And I received a message from Fanny at 6:45 a.m. this morning. And she said, babe, Sin Diesel said when you were doing your presentation yesterday, your face was covering the whole presentation the whole time. I felt like I had pie on my face. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little frustrated because I was really, really excited about that. So we're going to redo that one. It wasn't as bad. If you know, you know.
Sorry.
When Jor was talking for like 30 minutes and he was on mute. I think that still tops the cake. That was hilarious. Been working on the other side. Yes, you have, sir. That is true. That's true, Scotty. You have been working on the other side. I haven't said anything about that. I wasn't sure if that was public or not, but I'll leave that up to you, sir. But we got to get the kids on that. I showed them it, but we haven't had time. We've been busy. But we'll get the kids on that. Sat strap epoch. Yes, exactly. Top gear. Exactly. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. So yesterday we were talking about, let's see, where are we at here? We went over this. Now, yes, Backpacker, move your face. Okay. Video is off. Well, camera's off. Okay. So we made a nice little, infographic to ease into the slide. Okay. So we talked about turning digital crumbs into treasure, the penny to sat guide, right? I don't know. I don't know any other people doing this. I might be the only one doing this, right, Jerry? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But step one is you understand the crumbs. And you have to understand the crumbs. Understanding the crumbs is like understanding the base layer. We talk about Bitcoin's a base layer. And Bitcoin this and Bitcoin that. Bitcoin's the advertising name, people. Bitcoin is the name that the news media uses. Bitcoin is the name Peter Schiff shits on. Right? And we got a clip on him later too. Right? But Bitcoin is a digital pizza. Pun intended for the pizzas and Bitcoin. If you know, you know. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin to own it. You can collect tiny crumbs, and we call those sats, aka Satoshis. Quite frankly, Satoshi's, when I hear Satoshi's, my ears perk up. I hear Bitcoin, it's like, okay, I heard Bitcoin. I'm not as excited. But when I hear sats, I get very, very excited. So 1 penny, as to yesterday's, conversion rate, was 16.59 sats. No one is too poor to own Bitcoin. If you have a single cent, you have enough to play the game.
Get down. Go to bed. Bad boy. Go to bed.
Okay? You have enough to play the game. So the priced out illusion is merely a marketing ploy that the media uses, that other shitcoiners use, that people use to try to tell you, or hell, half of them probably don't even know, that it only costs you cents to play the game. You got that? So you're never priced out. So we need to crush that narrative that everybody's priced out. Okay? And everybody has an issue, and everybody has a tendency of always, everybody has a tendency of always comparing themselves to others. Oh, this person's, dollar cost averaging $10, or this person's dollar cost averaging $50 a day, or this person's dollar cost averaging some astronomical number. I can never do that. Yeah, well, guess what? You're you. You're not them. Okay? So we all need to stay in our own lane, because we all have different parameters in our life, different circumstances in our life. So number 2 is a scavenger hunt. The sidewalk penny. Picking up 1 penny from the ground instantly nets you 16.59 sats, just like today. The couch cushions. Finding 75 cents trades for 1,244 sats. The car cup holder. Cleaning out the sticky mess of coins in your car. $2.45 gets you 4,064 units of freedom, people. Okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, this adds up. It adds up. It all adds up. So you got a limited 21 million supply. We know this. With an estimated 4 to 5 million lost. That number is awfully subjective to who you talk to. But I think it's plus or minus 2 million in either or direction. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins, making your crumbs a piece of strict limited resource. Okay? Small savings and big future, guys. You don't need a giant piggy bank. Even a lost penny on the floor is a piece of the rarest digital property on earth. That's probably my second best phrase for Bitcoin, Satoshi's, is that number 1, it's money, okay? We need to clear the air here. Bitcoin is money. That's exactly what it is, and that's what it should be used for. Now, we're in the infancy stage, yes. Okay, we're in the digital gold rush, right? We're stacking as much as we can at the moment. But it is digital and it is property because we own it. So to be fair, it is digital property. So the future potential of sats. So you found $2.45 car change, right? 4,064 sats. Future potential, hypothetical, obviously, but not too far off. You can buy a pack of gum today, but in the future, you can buy a video game later. Or you got the $10 laundry jar, right? Doing a load of laundry, right? 165,900 Satoshis. A pizza today, a whole dirt bike later. You guys get the point. You guys get the point. All right? So, with that being said, let's double check on some chat. Let's see where we're at. I don't get too far behind. Let's see what's going on over here. It is coming along 4 activities up, nearly ready for some wider testing. I love hearing that, Scotty. I love hearing that, Scotty. It sounds like you've been busy, sir. I love that. Right as rain. Exactly, Bitcoin Streisand. Have a cookie. I love cookies. What's my favorite cookie? I don't know. I've always liked sugar cookies, but sometimes I like oatmeal cookies too.
Yeah, oatmeal cookies.
What's your guys' favorite cookie? Put it in the chat. I know it's random, but I love knowing. I found a penny today. There you go, Jenny. We're proving the masses wrong. We need to think in sense. Think and change. Because nothing is too small. Everything you have around your house is disposable income. The stuff you have in storage, the stuff you had sitting somewhere that's collecting dust, the stuff you have in your garage, the stuff you don't even know you have because it's buried behind a bunch of other stuff you have. That's all disposable income. Why the hell is it sitting in your house? Why are you holding on to things you don't use? Why are you holding on to things because you say, oh, eventually I'm going to need it? Why are you cluttering your home? Why are you cluttering your mind? Okay, a minimalistic space. Right? No clutter. An open space, a space where you can breathe and you're not suffocated, is good for the mind. This is a fact. It's a fact. So take those depreciating, I guess you would call assets, items, things, junk, trash. Eventually one day I'll use it. Throw it on Facebook Marketplace. Throw it on OfferUp. Throw it on Craigslist. Don't get scammed. And sell it. Who cares? Sell it. Get rid of it. It's a win-win all the way around. A penny found you. Yes, it did. Bitcoin Strike saying, yes, it did. Duck, duck, goose. Yes. And we have the man himself, Spaceman, and his loyal dog, Jack, are in the house. And he says, hello, family. I'm having deja vu right now. Yeah, Spaceman. I did a boo-boo yesterday. I had my face showing the Satoshi standard slide. And unless I missed it, I don't think anybody let me know. And I found out early this morning. And somebody might have put in the chat, but my face was covering up like 1/3 of the screen. So when I was going through the slides and I was watching my replay this morning, I'm not going to lie, I was a little frustrated. Just a little frustrated because this is something that it's just setting a standard for myself. This is something I should have caught before I was halfway through the slide, or towards the end of the slide or whatever. So, yeah.
George.
Yeah, so Nico owns the couch and he's broke, so no pennies there. Okay. What's up? Lawrence Stern's in the house. Yes, Jerry Loves Freedom's coming in with the laughing emojis. He's laughing. He's laughing about something. I think I might know.
Is that George?
Hello, Spaceman. Did you have to do a double take? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I did. LOL. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Chocolate chip cookies with no chocolate chips. How the hell do you do that, Jenny? You mean it's just a cookie at that point? It's just a cookie at that point. All right, let's get into this slide real quick. Let's jump into this, guys, and we'll get to it. So the Satoshi standard, right? Breaking the unit bias myth and turning physical friction into digital scarcity. Okay. Okay. This picture is you make of it what you make of it, right? You make of it what you make of it. It's a penny, yes, but on the right, what is that? Is that a network? Is that the future? Is that the protocol? Right? What's going on over here? Well, we don't know. We'll get into it. So the $60,000 wall. The belief that absolute digital scarcity is too expensive stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of the protocol's architecture. We are conditioned, guys. We are conditioned to view investments as monolithic blocks. Okay? It's all mindset, guys. It's all mindset. What's the cognitive hurdle of unit bias? Well, for decades, traditional finance trained us to buy whole units, right? Bitcoin is not a monolithic whole. It's a highly divisible digital protocol. Keyword, digital protocol, but also divisible. One of the key characteristics of Bitcoin, one of the key traits of Bitcoin, which allows Bitcoin to scale beyond what we can even imagine, right? So the unit trap on the left is basically brain rot, what we've been told over time, stock certificates, gold, hell, even bread. They traded bread, right? Seashells, glass, bottle caps, right? Gold coins, coal, all these things. They traded them all, and they've all turned out to be a complete and utter illusion. Another illusion. Then you have the divisible network, which is Bitcoin. It breaks down into fractions and fractions of fractions of a unit, right? And when it gets to the point, we just move the decimal. When it gets to the point, and we now to move the decimal, well, I'll tell you what, when that happens, guys, we're going to be doing just fine. Okay? Okay. And we've earned it. We've been in the space. This visibility is not inflation, guys. See, here's the problem. Divisibility on the fiat standard is inflation. But it's really interesting how what asset, commodity, whatever you want to call it, when the price goes down, people get excited. I don't know, when fiat gets overly inflated, do you get excited? I highly doubt that. I don't think we're excited now. What about gold? Do they get excited when the price goes down? No. Why with Bitcoin do we get excited when we see the price go down? Well, I'll tell you why. Because we understand what this is. We understand the future. We can see beyond the horizon. And we know what is to come. So you got the hard cap of 21 million BTC. And that is 2.1 quadrillion Satoshis. But Backpacker, that's too many Satoshis, Backpacker. I beg to differ. I don't have the website pulled up, but Jerry himself pulls it up. And basically what it tells you is how many, assuming it's fair across the board, which it's not going to be, equally distributed across everybody on the planet. In a nutshell, I'll keep it simple. You need to get to 1 million sats. If you want to play this game and be in this game and have a strong stake, a strong hold, right? Get to 1 million Satoshis. Work some overtime, sell some junk. Make your kids do a lemonade stand. You guys know how we do it. And then you take their change and you go buy sats. Okay? Kids are looking at me side-eyed right now. So divisibility is not inflation, guys. A protocol can be fractured into microscopic pieces without alternating its absolute scarcity. The total area never changes. The pizza, the pie never changes, people. It just gets divided into multiple small segments. Satoshis. And if Satoshis weren't enough for you, you can go into microbits, even fractions of a fraction of a Satoshi. It's infinite, guys. It's infinite. As you can see here, this is the mathematics of the parity point. When a single Bitcoin reaches 1 million, okay, a perfect 1-to-1 mathematical parity occurs. Pocket change maps perfectly to digital scarcity.
Okay.
1 Bitcoin equals. Ooh, excuse me, guys, I'm burping. You guys get it. You guys see it here. Okay. Let's move past. So shifting the unit of account. We stop pricing a scarce digital asset and depreciating fiat, and begin pricing everyday goods in absolute scarcity. Let's read that again, okay? We, the people, us, the Bitcoiners, right? We stop pricing scarce digital assets and depreciating fiat. Fiat that's printed. Fiat that's diluted. Fiat that actually doesn't have a price other than what the government says that value is. There's no free market in fiat, right? There's no free market in that. They tell you that this is what it's worth, and you don't have an option or a choice. You just shut your mouth and that's what it is. And begin pricing everyday goods in absolute scarcity. That is the shift. That is the shift. Value for value consensus. Okay? So on the left, you have the fiat standard. A black coffee is $4. And yes, give or take, it changes on where you go. Okay? This price is obviously inflated over the years. You know, yes, Backpacker, you can get a $2 coffee at the gas station. Why is it $4? Okay, cut me some slack here. Give or take, guys. Give or take. But you see a $4 black coffee. But on the Satoshi standard, black coffee is 400 sats. Right? That's going to change over time, guys. It's going to become less and less Satoshis, because those sats will be more and more valuable as time goes on. And just understand something, guys. Time in the market beats timing the market. That's also fiat. The best time to buy is today, and a better time was yesterday, right? No excuses. Now, for those of you who don't know, I buy every hour on the hour, okay? Through Strike. My link is in the description. If you're not buying every hour on the hour, I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. You're not stacking hard enough. Okay? It's my personal opinion. Okay? May not be a factual thing, yes, okay. But if you're not buying units of freedom every hour on the hour, buying the highs, buying the lows, I'm going to tell you what that does to your psyche, your mindset. It allows you to understand that you're streamlining the process. You're simplifying the process. You're taking away the what I call psychological warfare. Okay? You're automating the process. You see when these people trip out and they freak out when the price goes up or down 5%, right? And they're freaking out. Oh my goodness. I don't care. I don't care if it went up 20%, if it went down 20% more from where it's at. I don't care. Because I'm buying no matter what. Every hour on the hour, I'm buying it. It doesn't change. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. I was buying at the top, was buying below, was buying substantially below where we're at now. So just a suggestion to you guys. You might want to consider changing your buys from a daily or a weekly to an hourly. So the penny purchasing power trajectory. Even as the fiat price of the network climbs dramatically, the entry point remains accessible. No one is ever permanently priced out. The only way you're priced out is if you're priced out in your own head, your own mind. You listen to what other people tell you. You listen to what the news, the media tells you. Your friend who's a shitcoiner tells you XRP is the best, or Caspa, or whatever trash coin. And they tell you, oh, you can't afford that. We're priced out. It's too high. It's too expensive. Well, like George says, we call those 0-hour dipshits. Well, backpacker, why do you say that for? Well, I say it because those people haven't done their research. Now, if someone wanted to have a debate with me about Caspa, XRP, Cardano, just remember, I was a shitcoiner before. Okay? Polkadot, Gavin Wood, okay? All these people. I dove deep into understanding the way these so-called coins worked. Securities. Right? As far as I'm concerned, they're all securities. Except Bitcoin. And they can never win a debate. I promise you this. Because we hit them with sovereignty. We hit them from so many different angles, they don't know what to do. Because all they're in it for is thinking we're going to 100x. Or I have 500 million of some shit coin that's worth nothing. Doesn't mean anything other than fiat. That's the brain rot I'm talking about. So at 60,000, so let's do it. We got a y-axis on the left, right? 20K, 10K, 20K, etc. And on the x-axis, sats per penny, okay? Sats per penny right there. 1, 10, 100. If you go from left to right, currently we're getting 16.59 sats. Now understand these numbers fluctuate as the fiat price of Bitcoin goes up and down. But we get 10. Look at that. 10 sats a penny at that price. Right? So you see, just look at the chart, guys. 500,000, 2 sats. 1 million. That's the parity floor. That's where the party begins, guys. Love you, baby. Are you going to be invited to the party? Do you want to come to the party and hang out? Well, the only way you can do that is if you're invested in Bitcoin. If you're buying sats. Otherwise, you can't join. Sorry, guys. Sorry, all the other coins. You can't join this party. This is exclusive VIP right here, ladies and gentlemen. You got 2 million. Look at that. 50. 5 million. 20. 10 million. 10. Even at 10 million per BTC, a penny secures a fraction of a Satoshi, guys. Do you see the trend? No matter what the price is, you can still buy it. But let's be clear here. Let's be transparent, okay? Okay? I'm not going to blow smoke. The time to buy is now. We want to maximize the amount of fiat, the trash, the junk, utilize their trash banknotes to use it against them and turn their trash into Bitcoin, into buying sats. Because there's going to be a point in time, guys, and I promise you this time will come, where you're not going to be able to buy Satoshis with money. That day will come. And when that day comes, it's going to be an interesting time. because you want to talk about a free market. It's going to become value for value consensus at that point. People are going to be doing things for value, working on your fence, giving you a new roof. You want to buy a car, you want to do all these things. It's going to be value for value consensus. The market will decide. The public, the citizens, the people, we the people will decide. Right now, we don't have a play in their game. But we're getting them to say, hey, check it out, guys. Come play in our game. All right? So that's powerful. So the couch cushion treasury, in a fiat demonetated world, loose change is treated like garbage, right? We know this. Under the Satoshi standard, the zero velocity physical friction becomes a viable mining field of multi-generational wealth. Guys, we have the best money, the best digital property in the world, and you can buy it for fractions of a penny. It's that simple, people. It's literally that simple. So mapping physical friction to digital yield, treating household organization as a stacking opportunity yields immediate network access at the current rate of 16.59 sats per penny. Now, listen to this, guys, okay? We're all guilty of it. How many of you have walked on the sidewalk and not picked up change? All of us have. It's kind of an obvious question. You want to know why? Why haven't you picked up that penny? Because you know in your head it ain't worth anything. 10 cents. 5 cents. Most people will pick up a quarter, right? $1 and up. But why did we stop picking up pennies, dimes, and nickels? Because they're not worth anything. You got places like Argentina, Venezuela, right? Other countries around the world who are walking by fiat as it's sitting in the gutter in the street, and they don't pick it up because it ain't worth anything. Look it up online. You guys can see it, right? You can research it yourself. Because it's been debased, diluted so many times that it's not worth anything. Okay? But you have the couch. Okay, so you got 16.59 sats for a penny. And then you got 75 cents gets you $1,244. $2.45 gets you $4,064. And a $10 load of laundry, well, gets you $165.9. There's just no excuses, guys. There's just no reason. So the multiplier effect. This is what puts Bitcoin in the big leagues. Compounding. They don't teach you about compounding in school. You want to know why? Well, why would they? They don't teach you to be sovereign in school. They teach you to shut up, raise your hand, ask to go pee, sit down in your seat. And don't you dare question me. I'm the teacher. Right? Schools are prisons. Indoctrination centers. Schools are conforming. Teaching you to be another cog in the system. When did we stop wanting to be sovereign? When did we stop wanting to tell our kids to not conform? Yeah, I know it starts at home, guys. I know this. But we need to... The times have changed. The white picket fence. Okay, all these things that the baby boomers... And it's no shade to the baby boomers, guys. No shade. They were born into that time. Well, guess what? We're born into this time. And I'll tell you right now, this time is the time to be reckoned with. I was about to go off on a little rant there, guys. I held back. I got to pat myself on the back. So the multiplier effect, right? Of found capital. The true power of harvesting change emerges when physical friction is locked into digital absolute scarcity ahead of the future price milestones. So you found lost car change. Physical value today in sats stacked, $2.45, 4,064 sats. the value at 1 million Bitcoin, that $2.45 turns into $40. At 10 million, it turns into 406. I didn't do the SAT conversions. I like to do them all the way through, but I didn't do it on this one, so I apologize. And then you have the laundry jar, the coin jar, the cup. Okay? We talked about having a cup in your car or using your cup holders, fine. Having a mason jar in your home, having a mason jar on your desk at work. So you have all these little pockets or these little, what you would call, I guess you would call it hot wallets. You're taking that fiat change you find at your workplace, in your car, or in your home, and you just continually add it. $1 here, $1 there, change you got back from the store, money you find on the floor, maybe an item you sold. Add it to these little digital these little storage banks that you keep everywhere, so there's no excuses, right? And it adds up. With the laundry, $10, right? 165.9 in Satoshis. Look at that, 1,600. 1,600. And at 10 million, that's 16.5. Now, let me ask you a question. What happens if you put in $25, $30, $100, $800, $500? Guys, I mean, it's sometimes you look at it and it's kind of hard to believe. I'm not going to lie. You look at it and you're just blown away thinking, wait, did I do the numbers right? No, the numbers are done right. So the micro stacking playbook, capital accumulation does not require massive salary, guys. It requires paying attention to the value hidden right under your feet and converting it seamlessly. We talked about this, okay? The mason jars, the cups, the bowls. So you gather the trash, right? The illusionary money. You take it in, and we talked about this yesterday with Jenny Legendary, that a lot of people's banks have the built-in, what you would call coin stars, and there's a zero fee. So you can take your change into your bank if you have a bank or a particular branch of a bank. You could take it in. This is what we do. We take our change in, we get our little slip, and then we take it to the front counter, and whatever that is, maybe we got $50, $60, $100 in change. And then when we deposit that into the bank, we go straight to our strike and we smash by that 100. The change money we smash by. Because it's been sitting a little longer, right? We have our hourly going no matter what. But when we do our change like this in our household, whatever change we get is an automatic smash by. So that's how we do it. So the two lenses, the two realities. The barrier to entry is not financial. It's purely cognitive, psychological. Okay? It's financial in the fiat world, right? In the traditional finance world, it's financial, but we don't do that here. So changing your unit of account changes your financial trajectory. So you have the fiat paradigm, the whole unit bias, depreciating value, physical friction, dismisses fractional change as trash. I don't know, it looks pretty straightforward to me. And then you have the Satoshi standard, fractional access, absolute scarcity, digital velocity, and harvesting fractional change as wealth. Don't you love how it says harvests? I love that. Harvest. We're harvesting from the broken system fractional change as well. Damn it, I love that. Ooh, that's so sexy. That just gets me going, guys. I'm sorry. You're never priced out of the network. You only need to shift your lens. Right? AKA change your mindset. Because it all starts off in your mind. It all starts off in your head. It's all up here. 100%. And we don't talk about that enough. We don't talk about that enough. I know George talks about it a lot. I talk about it a lot too. But the space in general doesn't talk enough about the psychology, right? Of bridging the gap between the Bitcoin and Satoshis into real modern life. I have a bunch of videos. If you guys want to go to my channel, you can check out my videos section on my vlogs. I talk a lot about stuff like this. There's a lot of great gems in that playlist, and we're adding more and more every Saturday. And sometimes we'll do twice a week. Every once in a while, I'll sneak one in there. But let's get into this chat. Let's see what's going on. I know for those of you who were here yesterday, you guys already heard this, but just to catch everybody up, my face was about like this. And I'm scrolling through and you couldn't see anything. So for records purposes, and to throw it in our live history, our catalog that we're building, I wanted to do a replay on this because I wanted this slide to be available for future viewers. So we didn't want to let this one get swept under the rug. So let's see where we're at. Oatmeal raisin, Lauren says. I love oatmeal raisin, Lauren. I love the oatmeal raisin when it has a hint of cinnamon to it. Just a hint. Because some people go heavy on the cinnamon, and I'm like, damn, man, that's a little too cinnamony. And I just, that's like a deal breaker for me. Yeah, I love oatmeal. Oatmeal raisin's good. No, it's brown sugar cookie. Oh, brown sugar cookie. I don't know if I had a brown sugar cookie. I've had sugar cookie. I've never had brown sugar cookie. Hold on, guys, I'm getting thirsty again. If you're not drinking out of a pitcher like this from your fridge, you're not drinking hard enough. I'm going to tell you guys what. Real talk. Man, your voice starts going when you're up here talking. Jenny, you at 1 million yet? Yeah, Jenny, she's almost there. But I will admit, though, she donates a lot. And so does Trent. So does Trent. Trent, I got to give another shout out from the other night, man, because that was great. Trent, we also did another shout out on your channel, bro. We noticed you had a new video. I don't want to take your views, from people watching it, but I'm gonna watch about 30 seconds of it. I want to watch, get a little snippet of it in the live, if that's okay, sir. Hi guys, it's me, Flipper. I was outside helping my mom and I fell and scraped my knee. Uh-oh. Flipper scraped her knee outside. Oh, shit. Ouch, Flipper. Yeah, look at coming in with the band-aids. I love it. Get the band-aid, yes. Get the band-aid. Spaceman come with Flip. Come in with the hugs. Look at all that support. Little birdie told me with a big mindset. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, it's all mindset, guys. We don't talk about that. And the mindset, it's good for us in our everyday life. Right? I'm not sitting here saying you got to be namaste, a Buddhist in a house with nothing in it and like meditate for fucking 6 hours a day. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we're just like a vehicle, we constantly require maintenance from our physical being to our mental being, and it's important that we allow and nourish ourselves with that and give ourselves the time to just recalibrate. Right? We're not perfect. Maybe we're on a diet, maybe we're going to the gym, maybe we have a structured routine and then we fall off and we're doing other stuff. Dude, life happens. None of us are perfect. But the key is recognizing it and getting back, fall forward, like Denzel said, right? You guys good? Little birdie told me with the big, you guys good? Yes. Yes, we're good. How's the troops? Oh, the kids are good. Kids are outside playing. They're good. When our kids fall and hurt themselves, I'm not the type of parent that runs over and like, oh my gosh, are you okay? They scrape their knee, they're bleeding. I'll lick it, slap it, maybe, put some dirt on it, or they cut themselves. I'll put some super glue, military triage type stuff, and they're off to the races. Yeah, the kids are they're pretty resilient. That's how we raised them. We weren't one of those helicopter parents or raise them to be kind of like pussy kids or something like that, because some parents kind of like really like hover and they don't like. I'm more of like, I'm gonna let my kid, obviously unless it's a dangerous situation, I'm gonna let my kid kind of, I'm like, okay, you're gonna fall, bro. Like, you're trying to balance on that log, you're gonna fall, and then they fall, and these nasty falls sometimes, but they learn. You have to learn, and it's they're not gonna die. You know what I mean? It's just it's a tough love. We do a lot of old school 80s tough love style in this house, and I think it's important. I think it's important personally. Got quiet in here. Yeah, it did. It did get quiet. It did get quiet. I know I did a rereading of the slide, but it's just the way it is. I had to make sure that made it to the catalog. So meditation teaching, yeah, good man, Lauren. Yes, yo, we closed the month below 59K. Let's go, VHF. We did, bro. We were talking about. I was talking with Jerry about that. That's huge. That's huge. Now I got a question for you, VHF. Now I was looking at July's history of since the beginning of time, and it looks as though July's been a pretty bullish month. Now, with obviously with the sentiment for what it is, I think, and I could be wrong, I think we could potentially get a pretty good bounce. Pretty good bounce. I'm not talking like we're going back up to like 80s or nothing like that. I'm talking about a good little shakeout is what I like to call it, right? For the traders more so. We're going to get a little bounce, and then we're going to continue going down. Because I think, if I remember correctly, I'm still projected for October, November. Obviously, it's give or take 30 days, right? You know, you're never going to go exact. It's always a 30-day give or take. It's such a dragnet effect. And I'm still projecting like high 30s, low 40s. I'm actually thinking, I don't know if we'll go below 39. I was thinking like 39, 40, 41 is kind of what I was thinking with the floors. Obviously, give or take. You know, we don't know for sure, but that's kind of what I'm rolling with now in October. Could be November, right, or anything like that, but that's kind of what I was rolling with. We go, VHF, yes. Hey, what's up, Streisand? Lauren, boom. Streisand says, 1 home for 3 loads of laundry. Ask the last ones. 1 home for 3. Yeah, we have so much damn laundry. We do at the laundromat, dude, because it's so easy. I can just load all these machines up and boom, done. If I got to do it at home, I'm sitting here doing it all week long, all day long, or more so Fanny and me, you know, but mostly Fanny. And it's just like, dude, we can just throw it in one shot, 1 hour, hour and 20 minutes, and we're done. And it's like, it's just so much easier to do it that way. Let's see where we at here. Where we at? I lost chat. Sorry, guys. Whole coin new meaning to take out the dirty laundry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, take out the dirty laundry. Exactly. I feel bad now every time I go to the laundromat because I'm thinking, damn, that's a lot of sats. Oh, shit. It's horrible. But, you know, it is what it is. We got to have clean clothes. Currently on spin cycle. Yes. Price at what last gen paid for homes. Yeah. You know, it's just, we can't compare the, you know, generations and stuff like that because it's just going to change. I mean, you think of the silent generation and you compare that to now, and then one day we're going to be the silent generation years and years and years to come, and they're going to be like, oh, they were doing it like this, and they still used their hands to navigate the internet when they're using their minds and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like that typical thing of like advancements in technology, growth over civilization over time, and things like that. Like, we're going to continuously grow and adapt and adopt. Some faster than others, some maybe never, smaller percentage. My take on Bitcoin is that I think that I think we're gonna, like, some people say that Bitcoin's going to replace everything and everything's going to go to nothing. Like, there's going to be no form of like a currency other than Bitcoin. And I don't know, man, like, just take it with a grain of salt. I think Bitcoin's going to run alongside of a lot of copycats, but Bitcoin will be it's kind of like core versus knots right now, or like the miners, how everybody's getting a percentage of the pie. I think there's going to be a percentage of the pie, and I think Bitcoin's of 3 different types of currencies, whether that be a type of a CBDC, Bitcoin, and maybe something else. I think Bitcoin's going to take kind of how it is now with the market dominance. I think it's going to take the more dominant part of the pie, 50% or over, and there's still going to be these other ones that are lingering on the side. I just think that's the way it's going to be. And then, you know, the market will obviously choose, and eventually over a longer period of time that people will eventually all funnel to Bitcoin. But I think that's how it's going to play out during the process. I don't think it's just going to be like, boom, here's Bitcoin. You know, it's going to be this battle, you know, over time, with percentages changing like on a pie chart with 3 different types of currencies, and Bitcoin will fluctuate and eventually take half of the pie and then continue to engulf the rest. Basically the Pac-Man theory. It's going to do the Pac-Man. Harvesting plays into how Jor talks about farming with Bitcoin. Harvesting plays into how Jor talks about farming Bitcoin. Yes, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, we're talking about the slide. Yeah. Exactly, Lauren. Yeah. Takes work. Yeah, it takes work, absolutely. All these people were on EBT, and I did a fantastic video on the EBT scam and subsidies on one of my vlogs. I'm going to tell you right now, those people are going to be screwed because they're reliant on subsidies and the system to take care of them, pacify them. They ain't stacking sats. They don't even know how to invest. They don't even know where the first thing to start with investing. It's really sad because a lot of these people, unfortunately, were born into a lifestyle of drugs, or mom and dad didn't know any better. So, you know, absent fathers in homes, or broken homes, or drug addicts, and all these things. I mean, it's a real thing. We have to call it for what it is. It's not like it's, you know, it is a real thing. It does exist. You know, so yeah, but I do tend to believe, because, you know, I have a history, Fanny has a history too, and we broke the chain, we broke the cycle. But you have to be willing to want to be the change, right? We can't change everybody, right? I think Jerry might have said this today on the Masterminds channel. He said something in this reference where it was like, it was something to the fact that not everybody can be saved. We don't live in a world where everybody could just be saved. It's not real. It doesn't exist. Takes work, yes. Jerry says fire. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, Jerry. And that's okay. I hope you all make it young and older. Yeah, I hope we all do. You know, it has to make you have to make it. We will make it. Yeah. We get out what we put in. And that's life in general. No, Trent, Jerry hasn't sent me my million sats yet. I'm going to have a talk with him. I'll have a talk with him, Jerry. I got to make sure he gets that sent over to you. Okay. Jerry, are you hearing this? She's been waiting, sir. She's been waiting. No, Trent, Jerry. It's so funny. They're going to try and kill the mine. Don't sell. If you have to, it's okay. But this game is pain in the jar. Only difference, there is no lid. Jump. Yeah, exactly. You have to. You have to. So slow and steady. Bridge the gap. Don't jump the bridge, literally, please. Exactly. Yeah, you can Evel Knievel it, right? Jump in the Grand Canyon type thing, right? LOL, you can watch any of my stuff. Okay, we're going to check it out right now, Trent. FAFO, exactly, sir. Exactly. Vic knows what's up. What taxes? Bitcoin isn't money, they said. Yeah. But did you die? Hey, Lauren, what movie was that from, bro? What movie was that from? Oh, I forget what movie that's from. But did you die? Okay. Hey, bro, honestly, I don't think that Michael Saylor is going to sell Bitcoin. I think Michael Saylor will sell Bitcoin, the gambler. You will donate those away too, Jane, yes. Sorry, I skipped some chat here. Bitcoin will have its spot, but there are needs for things like smart contracts and tokenizations of the stock market, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was getting at, Trent, to a point. I don't think that all those other coins or those other securities are going to be necessarily used as a monetary system, like as a trade value. Like, I'm not gonna be like, I'll give you 10 XRP. You know what I mean? I think that there's a potential that those will be utilized in their own space, but nothing compared to, like right now they're comparing it like it's just riding the coattails of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a money. You know, those things have different properties to them. Right? Like, what did you say? They have different it's a tokenized asset. It can be used for different things of building layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, whatever the hell they're going to do. But they're not going to be a threat to Bitcoin. Right now they're a threat to Bitcoin, not a threat to Bitcoin, a threat in the sense that it's diluting the market with a bunch of trash when people should be buying Bitcoin, but they're buying the other stupid stuff instead. Right? But they will serve a purpose in their own manner. I do agree with you on that. Hey, Backpacker, do you think you can get my 1,000,000 sats finally when Jerry, Trent, and Nico are all sold? Yeah, I can get that for you, Jenny. I can get that for you. That's no problem, man. I'll be sure to collect. Okay? Let's see. Oh my god, I went all the way down. My freaking chat jumped on me. Okay. Death is an ego. Death. Ask Jeff Booth, yeah. What's up, brother? What's up, Gambler? Gambler! Bro, once again, I need your lightning address, sir. I need your lightning address. Shoot it to me in the chat. Oh, I have to get my laundry out. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah. You're welcome, Scotty. You know Nico is mad after getting his teeth brushed when he gasses me out of my own room. Oh, man, you got smoked out? I smoked the kids out the other night. It is what it is. It's natural. You can't hold it in. It's not healthy. You got to let it naturally do its thing, right? You got to let it go. Backpacker, is that like button working tonight? I don't know, sir. Is it? I don't know. I haven't even checked the stream. I don't even know how many people are in here or nothing. I don't ever really check that. But if it is, guys, show some love. Though. Smash that like. Smash that like. Gambler, what's up? Hey, Backpacker, you think I can get my... Okay, yeah, right there. Bitcoin. Okay, now I'm caught up. Now I'm caught up. A true circular economy. Jerry sends Jen 1,000,000 sats. She donates them back in zaps. Oh, yeah, she does. She's like the epitome of a circular economy, right? Just Jenny in herself. Jenny in her right mind. Okay, let's go check out Trent stuff real quick. I want to go check this out. I'm excited. I gotta make myself smaller here. Let's go check this out. Where'd he go? All right, guys. Here we go. It looks like Fanny started watching a little bit of it.
Hey guys, I have one for you here today. I Prevail, which is one of my favorite bands, Paradise, featuring Emra Elfeki. Don't quote me on that last name there. I'm terrible at pronouncing. But let's get right into it.
Now, as you guys can see right there, Trent felt the intro. We're doing a reaction of a reaction, guys. I think I'm the only one who does this. We're doing a reaction of a reaction. As you see, Trent is in his work shirt because he's a hardworking Bitcoin stacker, Satoshi stacker, and yeah, I'm feeling it. He felt that first hit come in, so let's go. Boom, boom. You see those explosives go off? I love it. So he's really absorbing it right now. Okay? He's really in deep thought. And I don't know what's going through his head quite yet. Well, I gotta go back. 10 out of 10 on the reaction of the reaction. Oh, I'm just having a good time. Oh, this is hilarious. BTC at 57.8. Yes, yeah, it is. What, Fanny didn't finish it? Yeah, she probably got distracted with Flipper busting up her knee. But yeah, let's watch the rest of it. This is great. I love it.
Okay, so not what I was not what I was expecting. I'm used to I Prevail's more upbeat stuff, like the Hurricane. I love Hurricane. This is super heavy. I like it. The guitar.
Oh, what's up?
You okay?
Are you on the line?
Yeah. So I think Trent is taken back. He's a little starstruck from the lady in the video. As soon as she came on, he just was lost for words. He was like, hold on, yeah, she's great. She's doing a good job. She has great vocals. He's thinking about the Sat Man to steal the woman.
What do you want?
Exactly, Lauren.
What do you? I'm gonna get more stressed out by saying that. Tell me what you want.
Guitar is just
You always
going
do Cheerios.
hard,
I
and
find
then
them
the
everywhere at
drums are just assaulting your ears, and then her voice is pretty good. I have.
Oh my god, we were just watching Trek videos outside.
Oh, you guys were okay. I saw it start a little
Part
bit.
right here. This. I really wasn't expecting her scream, or not scream. Yeah, I guess that's the best way you can describe it. Her scream voice. Was not expecting that.
Now, I'm thinking that could possibly be Quinn Packer in that video. I don't know. It looks like her. That could be Quinn, maybe her cousin or something. If you guys know, you know. Stack and Ricci is in the house. 60% discount incoming. Stackin', you're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong, sir. We were just talking about it. I'm thinking October, 39K, 42, 40, 41. I'm thinking October. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let me know what you think, Ricci. We have fun doing projections over here. We don't look at projections as a bad thing on this channel. I think it's fun. I think I love hearing everybody's outlook on where it's gonna go. Don't worry, Golden Silver House is down 60% to see. Yeah. All good. Evening backpacker and all. Yes. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Thank you for stopping by. We're just doing a little reaction on Trent's video.
Okay.
I haven't found the Red Bull yet though. I don't see the Red Bull in the screen.
I ate a Cheerio.
He's liking it. He likes that part.
I love I Prevail. So good. I don't understand this 4:3 aspect ratio though. It's kind of weird.
It is a little weird. I would agree. I was gonna say something about that. Like I'm watching an old VHS. Obviously, they have electrical issues, as you can see in the video here. Something's on fire potentially. You got some electrical issues going on. It looks like they're down underground somewhere. They sound mad. I don't know what they're yelling about or what they're mad about, but they're mad about something. And she doesn't seem really happy, but neither does he. Something's on fire. Electrical's not working. And I do think that, I'm talking with you guys and I need something to drink just for what I'm doing. How their vocal cords stay intact, I'm not quite sure. But let's continue.
This part's good.
Okay, so we got a guitarist now. We're in a room of people. We have no idea what they're doing there. They could be cyborgs or bots. They could be they could be held captive. I'm not quite sure yet. Trent, the look on his face right now, he's loving this, as you can tell. And let's continue. Let's see what's going on here.
The double growl into the guitar.
She's wearing shoes. I'm not quite sure what those are. Those Doc Martens or Doc Martens will fit the scene. They don't look like flip-flops or. Oh, well, there we have a grail. It looks like a halo of thorns. Not to take a play on religion, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. But it's a like some type of a thorn. Yeah, with like a red pillow. Obviously emphasizing something that's important that's going to be coming up. Evanescence, yes, I agree. I agree with you.
I really like the video here.
Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. I subtitles, I would need subtitles for this because I hear die and like take my life and some other words. Some of the other stuff I can't really make out, but we take it with a grain of salt. Okay.
Okay, so in between the transitions, I've listened to this song several more times, and it is done so well. I really do love the I Prevail pairing with Amira.
I agree. I agree with you. The I Prevail, it definitely goes hand in hand. They work so well together. It's just kind of a good vibe of flow. It's like an energy. So I agree. Let's hear what Trent says.
Amira, sorry guys. They complement each other so good to make this song so much better than it could have been.
I agree.
If it was just I Prevail. This song definitely really benefited from a female vocalist.
Yeah, because I think it gives really good balance, right? Where he's coming in strong, really manly type voices, boom, boom, hitting it, and then she hits it with she has that nice, she's letting it out, but then she has like that still that feminine kind of voice to it. So I agree, sir. Yeah, I agree. It's a good take.
That being said, it's just a great song. I'm definitely gonna put it on my I Prevail playlist. It's
yeah, me too.
Sick. That being said, guys, if you've made it this far into the video, could you hit
like, comment, subscribe, share, guys. Turn the notification bell icon on, okay?
That like button, subscribe button, and that bell notification, all that YouTube stuff. I also have a Signal group, guys, in the description. If you want to join.
Whoa, this is breaking news. Hold on. You have a Signal group? Wait, is it the one we're in, sir? Or am I tripping? Hold on. Hold on. You have a... What's going on here? Oh. Okay. He has a Signal group, guys. Go join it.
With live interactions or basically help me pick out the next song for, tomorrow's video or, next week's video. Join the Signal group. I'm going to be taking any comments that you guys have that you want to get directly to me. The comment section is fine, but that Signal group is when you're going to be able to.
So if you guys want to throw suggestions out to Off Ramp Radio, I suggest you get in there and put some suggestions down. He might choose yours. And we can obviously you show your love and support, but we could do some fun reactions on that.
Nudge the channel in directions. So if you join the Signal group, I will approve you. Come in and join the conversation. That being said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Love it. I love it. You guys know him. You guys know him. That's Trent doing his thing. I love that. Ever since he started doing this, I thought it was great. I'm a big fan of reaction videos. I watch a lot of reaction videos, so I thought that was pretty cool. Rewinding, yes. Is it me or does the stream keep rewinding on its own? You're a part of it, Backpacker. Okay. It is. It is, 100%. Vic Shoots, how was the family fun day? All right, guys, let's get into some let's start wrapping this up. Let's do the bowl of Satoshi. Do some pull-outs. Remember to stalk Trent like it's Fanny. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly, Lauren.
Stop.
Lauren knows how to get on Fanny's good side, okay? Lauren knows how to get on Fanny's good side. We're going to do the bowl of Satoshi, guys. We are all caught up.
Did you see Vic Shoots in Signal? He showed a picture of his change cup.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
where's it at? Hold on. Where's my phone? Is that just recently posted?
Gangster. I want to say it was like, my memory is bad, either today or yesterday. I don't know, everything blends in together.
Okay, guys, check it out. Jar of Satoshi. This is what I want to see, people. This is the trend we need to start. Vic Shoots, Mr. San Diego himself, has a jar of Satoshi, and he's saving change, doing exactly what we talked about. And this is conviction, guys. And not to be weird, but in the background, I see marigolds enjoy blank water every 2 to 3 days. In typical Vic Shoots fashion. If you guys didn't know, Vic Shoots loves plants.
I freaking love Vic Shoots.
He loves plants, and that is all in very, very thanks to his mother, because she was quite the gardener herself. And Vic, it's doing that to me too, bro. Okay, so it's gonna be trying to enjoy these long days of summer with the boys. Yeah, Fanny had a comment in before I put my pinned comment up. Okay. Oh, so the stream is rewinding on you guys? Oh yeah, it's looking choppy. All right, let's give it a minute here. Just give me a second, guys. I'm analyzing the stream on my right here. Oh yeah, it's looking choppy. All right, let's give it a minute here. Just give me a second, guys. FP has green thumbs as well. Fanny Packer. Fanny Packer does, bro. Awesome, bro. Yes, she does. Okay, at least for me. Okay. What about now, guys? Is it still doing that? I restarted YouTube, and so far so good. Okay. Yeah, I know it does it every once in a while. I've had someone else tell me that same thing. But we're at 1 hour and 38 minutes, guys. Let's get some pullouts going. Everybody is in the bowl of Satoshi. Ginger, yep. Vic Shoots, yep. Jerry, yep. If you're here, throw something down in the chat. Let me know you're here. Streisand's here. The Gambler, you still here, bro? Jenny, Nico, Scotty. Okay. All right. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be pulling for 139. 139. Looking good on my end. Okay. Pull out time. Yes, it is, sir. Pull out time is a fun time. Pull out time is a fun time. Spaceman. Let me make sure I got Spaceman in here. I just want to double check real quick. Second Richie. Oh, I gotta get Richie in there. We got you in the ball, Richie. Okay. I think we're all good. We're all caught up now. I think Ricci was the only one I was missing. Linkin Park, See You in the Park, Somewhere I Belong. Yeah, it's a good song, bro. Linkin Park was dope when they came out, bro. Linkin Park, bro, nobody could touch Linkin Park, bro, when they came out. Bro, because they were coming out with alternative rock / like, but still with like a hip hop rap vibe, dude. And it was like, whoa, who the hell are these people? Like, the stuff they hit on, bro, Linkin Park was dope. Uh-oh, Bitcoiners aren't the best at that, just as Backpacker and Vic. Yeah. All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wrap it around. Looks like we're going to be pulling around 12 blocks. 12 blocks, and we got Nico. Nico. Congratulations, Nico. Congratulations, Nico. Where the heck did my pen go? I have no idea where my pen went. Ugh, I'll grab it right here. Nico. And for those of you who don't know, people like Jenny, Nico, or individuals who donate a lot of sats, I don't do like a structured wheel like Jerry does. But if you're a high donator, then it's only fair that I acknowledge whether they're here or not. Because like the other day, like, you know, Trent said like, you know, 40,000 sats in. Jenny's sent 80,000 plus sats in before. So I owe them. They're going to count if they're not here, just because they've been high donators. Eventually we're going to get something structured to where we're going to get like a tier process that's a little more structured, like kind of like the wheel, similar, you know, which you guys are similar to. But they're legends. They're legends, you guys. Okay, 140. Erase all the pain till it's gone. Somewhere I belong. Look at Streisand over here getting down. Okay. Bitcoin Streisand. Where would you like to donate, sir? Bitcoin Streisand. And I got a question for you guys. Do you guys somewhere? Okay. Streisand. Let me know, sir. 140. $141. Let's do it. Streisand again. The girls aren't pulling because they're outside playing, guys. The girls are outside playing right now. Come on. There we go. Hi, George. Hi. 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 You say hi? You're going to get your cone off pretty soon. Huh? You can get your cone off pretty soon? Hmm? Gang, girls are coming in. I want to heal, I want to feel. Times 2, yes.
Schnauzer?
Yes. Okay. You got it, baby?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So we're on
where's the ball?
We're on 142.
Touchdown.
I think our reception.
Down.
Okay. Oh, here, we'll switch. You do this.
What the heck am I supposed to do at this point?
Okay, so he wants to give those to you guys. $142.
What can we do for you? We've got...
He said no more pulls until my good luck charm is here.
Gary! We have Jerry.
I think it looks like we're skipping. Okay, it looks like we're back. Okay. Okay, 142. Who's it, Jerry?
Yeah.
142, Jerry.
Somebody say my good luck charm? No. Did somebody say they're not pulling unless I come in? Stark, you cannot go under the table with your gun. Come on.
143. Let's do it. Yeah, Spaceman said, no more pulls until my good luck charm is here. We'll have you guys split them. We'll have her do 3 more.
Stacking Richie.
Stacking Richie.
Yeah.
Stacking Richie, are you here, sir? Yeah. Okay. 144.
No. Yep. You did not. Okay, ready? Who wants more? Stacking Richie.
Stacking Richie again. Okay, now we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna do Flipper. Flipper's gonna be pulling the rest of these.
Okay.
Spaceman. Flipper's gonna be pulling the rest for you, sir. Let me try to get this zoomed out to get both girls in here. You guys can come closer to Dad.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I'm getting surrounded.
You ready?
145. Yep,
You
still
stay
here. Okay,
alive.
okay, Richie. You won 143 and 144, sir.
You ready?
Congratulations, Richie. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate that. Hey, Stacking, girls are inside. I can't chat. Oh, yeah. 145. Let's do it. Spaceman's he's banking on you, baby. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? Spaceman. That's wild. 146.
Who's in that mix?
Spaceman again. Let me mix that. Give me that thing.
Hey! Hey! Call it the tosser.
What?
Spaceman 3 times. Oh my god.
Spaceman, you got a hat trick. What the hell?
George, why the heck are you growling?
That's 3 in a row for Spaceman, guys. And he wasn't lying when he says
Where's my
his
good
little luck charm. That's so funny. That's freaking hilarious. So that happened to only
Take some, I put too much.
2 other people.
Oh.
I think one of them was a dog. I think it might have been Nico. Might have been Nico. Oh, no, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack. Yeah, Jack won. Jack won 3 times one time. Oh my God, she's your lucky charm. Yeah, that's so funny. Absolutely no way. Good going, Spaceman. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Okay.
Okay, give it a good mix.
148. 148. Mix it up good.
Ginger!
Ginger, congratulations, sir. Yep, Ginger's here. Ginger is here. Stacking Anon is at the Library Teens Club. Yeah. Ginger, congratulations. Woo. 149. Oh, go ahead and remix it. Remix it good. Spaceman might need a new sheet. Looking pretty worn from that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we're going to have to redo Spaceman's thing.
Stacking Richie.
Stacking Richie. Richie got a hat trick too. Richie got 143, 144, and 149.
So did Spaceman.
Let's do 150. No, thank you, Ginger.
Oh, dang it. No, that was it. Wrong one. Stacking Richie.
Richie again. $151. $151. Wow. Pineapple juice and cable. How the hell is that possible?
I gave it a good mix.
What the f...
Oh, wait, upside down.
Stacking Richie, 151. Give me that thing. Let me mix that. Holy cow, dude. Very cool. I used to, in one of the, we played the Star Wars themed Monopoly game a lot. Oh, I love Monopoly. We play Sorry
And I like,
a lot.
Yeah, I like the pet edition.
The pet edition?
Because you gotta use like the tokens.
Okay, 152. Bitcoin Streisand. Bitcoin Streisand.
That's all. The pulls.
152.
Who's gonna stand you? Hey. No, okay.
Well, that's it for the pools, guys. That's it for the pools, guys. But check it out. Tomorrow, the U.S. is playing in the World Cup, guys. And I'm really excited about that. So I'm not going to lie. It's going to be at 6 o'clock my time, which is our stream time. And I'll have it playing on the side. Because I got to support my U.S. team, man. I got to support my U.S. team. I'm a soccer fan, so. I'm a soccer fan. Yeah, this stream's getting a little jumpy. I don't know what's going on. My frame rate's dropping. So. There we go. Right on, guys. Well, we did all the pools. I appreciate you guys hanging out, chilling with us, talking, chopping it up. Thank you for also rewatching. For those of you who have rewatched the slides from the Penny to Satoshi parody, I appreciate that. I just wanted to make sure to get that in the books for the live streams. Is that a plane on my card? I love it. Yeah, because you're always on the move, bro. Because you're always on the move, Richie. I was sad Japan lost. Oh, bro. I'm not going to lie, Scotty. I was really pulling for Japan. Really pulling for Japan. I mean, let's be fair. I don't like Brazil. I never was a big Brazil fan because everybody's like bandwagon Brazil all the time. But I've always liked Japan. Even the Japanese women's soccer team, solid, bro. That team is solid. Japan has a good national team. Japan has a great. It finished around 4 a.m. here. Yeah. Did you watch it all the way through? The game? You stood up till 4 a.m.? Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They played so well. So, I still wish they would have won, though. I mean, yeah, the best man may win, but great slides, fun show. Thanks. Thank you so much, Ginger, for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah, man, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for the support, the love, everything. Thank you, Jerry. Good seeing you. Good seeing you, Scotty, Richie. We know you're a busy man. Thank you, Ginger. Another busy man himself. Spaceman, killing it tonight. Richie, killing it tonight. Man, you guys like, that might be a record. That's 1, 2, 3. Richie, you got 5. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yes. Thank you guys. Big One Streisand, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Lauren, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your support, Lauren. Vic Shoots, thank you, Vic, for being here. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. Thank you all. The Gambler, The Gambler always digs in and out, but thank you, Gambler, for being here as well. Jenny Legendary, obviously, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, they played well. Could have gone either way. Yeah, went to bed at 5. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. It doesn't sound as good as the kids. The kids are outside playing. They said, the hell with Dad. They said, Dad, we want to go play outside now. And I'm like, okay. I can't blame them. Keeping the kids here for an hour and 45 minutes, you know, they look at me like I have 5 heads after a while. New here, are we knots or core in this chat? We are absolutely a knots, sir.
No.
We don't run core.
The pit bull in the back, the jumper.
Yeah.
He got out.
He's out right now.
Yeah, but he's supposedly nice. But I'm just letting you know. I have to go pick up Noah. So.
Okay, I'm getting off right now. All right, guys, I gotta dig out. I got some stuff I need to do in the front real quick. Fanny's headed to go get Anonymous. I might go to the casino after this. Thanks, Sakarichi. Boom. Thanks, fam. BIP 110. Absolutely. That's called freedom, sovereignty. Knots.